Hey guys, Stanford Coma here with episode 10 of our prestigious road. Today we're playing Kill Confirmed on bootleg. Didn't do very well here whatsoever. I played with a bunch of randoms and we lost pretty badly. We went 65 to 30. So yeah, we didn't do anything like what we needed to do. And personally, I didn't do all that great. I went 10, 6, and 17, so I'd be really worried about my kill death ratio if I was really caring about my kill death ratio anyway. But I ranked up from 17 to 18, so I'm pretty happy with that. And otherwise, I'm really not wanting to talk about this game whatsoever. Now, I will say this. Look at that guy Slayer. In the first 3 minutes, I kill him, I think, 2 or 3 times. Or 4 times. So if that was me, I'd be pissed. And then the other guy is this guy that kills me here. Look at his name. You won't see his name anywhere but right there in the map. Like, he stays right there. See? I spawn and the guy shoots me from that exact same area. Anyway, really frustrated with this game, really sick of it, so I really don't want to talk about the gameplay anymore. What I do want to talk about is something that I was discussing with one of my work buddies. Somehow, we got on the discussion about that woman who was bullied on the bus and had $800,000 donated to her. Now, that woman is going to give that money to a charity that helps out people that have been bullied and maybe get their situation better. So, really, happy about what that woman is deciding to do with all the money that she was given. We were talking about what we would probably do if we had that money and just had nothing really worthwhile to spend on it. So one of the things was we were saying that, first off, my buddy said that if he had that money, he'd take it out to Vegas and go out to the Bunny Ranch. Now, just to be clear, if you don't know what the Bunny Ranch is, the Bunny Ranch is basically someplace that you go to pay for sex. Now, two things here. I'm not going to talk about the morality of sex or buying sex or having sex before you're married or anything of that nature in any of my videos. I'm just not going to do it. And second, I'm engaged, so obviously none of this would ever happen in real life. All I'm talking about is a what if type situation if I was in that particular set of circumstances. But my buddy was saying that he would go and he would basically just go have sex with as many women as he possibly could that night. Now me, he asked me what I'd do in that situation, so I had to think for a second, and personally, I don't think I'd do that. I think I'm much more laid back and about things like that, so me, I'd go and I'd get the prettiest looking woman there. Now, they've all got to be 8 or 9, so, nobody wants to have sex or pay to have sex with somebody, terrible looking. So, there's not going to be anything below a 5 or 6 down there, I'd imagine. So, I'd get one of the prettiest looking girls there, take her back into the room, talk with her, make sure that I can have a conversation with the girl and that she can make me laugh. Now, after that, this woman makes me laugh and I can have a conversation with her. You know what? This is the woman that I want to pay for. So, I'm going to make her take a shower. And this is not me being a freak or anything like that. At least I don't think so. But if I'm going to spend a buttload of money on somebody, they better be having some good hygiene. They better be smelling right. So, after they take a shower, they get out. There's going to be some Listerine, toothbrush, toothpaste. They're going to brush their teeth. They're going to gargle with that Listerine. And, like I said, if I'm spending money on something like that, I want it to be a good situation. Everybody smelling good, good breath. And, I'll take a shower. I'll brush my teeth. I'll wash my mouth out with Listerine too. I don't have any problem with that. Now, after that, we'd go hit the town. We'd go to some dinner, maybe to a show, something like that. I've been to Las Vegas before, and unless I have a set circumstance that I'm gonna go watch this movie or this show or this movie or anything like that, I have no interest in going there whatsoever. Never again. I don't care. But after we go have supper, go watch a show or two, just have a good night out on the town, enjoying it with somebody. Uh, then we'd go back to the room, have, some more conversation, talk it up, talk about what we were doing all that night. And then if anything else happens, that's what happens. I'm not that type of guy that says, "Hey, I paid for you, so I've got to have sex." No. If it turns out to be where, hey, we're having a much more enjoyable time just sitting around chit-chatting and talking, I'd much rather have that than that awkward circumstance of, oh, hey, you paid to have sex, so we've got to have sex now, and we're going to be really awkward and weird about it. So that's what I would do if I was given that money and that set of circumstances to deal with. Now, what would you do? What would you do if you had $700,000-$800,000 given to you with the stipulation that you had to go to Las Vegas, or that you had to go to Las Vegas and the Bunny Ranch? Would you do the same thing? Would you do something different? Why don't you let me know in the comments, and we might discuss it in a future video. So this video is coming to an end here pretty shortly. If you could tell, I just busted out my Recon drone. I'm going to fly it around, get a couple of tags picked up here and there, and get a couple of the tagged assists. Unfortunately, though, the other team, they are going to pick up the win. They completely dominated us here in this game. Like I said, we didn't do much of anything like we should have. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give me a like, favorite, subscribe, comment, share with a friend, something. Just let me know that you're liking what I'm doing here. I really do appreciate it. And until we see each other again, y'all take it easy.